for the remake is coming out. I am ridiculously excited. Like, my god. Okay. They're gonna come with a deck system and try to hope like spruce up the gameplay, but it seems like there isn't any announcement date, so whatever. I see it with my own eyes. Killing each other is unavoidable. Whether family, neighbors, or enemies. That is the reality of human nature. We consume, devour, destroy. However, if that is so, can there be meaning in battle? Oh no, we're getting all Metal Gear up in here. Meaning in battle? What? Four combatants remaining. Oof, we're reaching the end, and the school is just a little more emptier. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Well, how many times have I come here to this bulletin board with usual paper? Master, bzzz, the sixth Chimera Lunar Sea. Can't read the name. Did someone scribble over it? No. It's not scribbles. The information has been straight up destroyed. Who could have done such a thing? And why? What does this mean? It's clear whose work this is. None other than our next opponent. They concealed their name along with their servants. How thorough. Praetor, we need a new tactic for this next enemy. My opponent did this? I get it. They want to hide their name as well as their servants. I see, that makes a lot of sense. Maybe Rin will have some ideas. I should go ask her later. And reaching the end, eh? Come evening, I decide to speak with Rin about the bulletin board matter and my servant's theory. Someone deleted all of the competitors' names from the bulletin board. As the servant said, it's probably safe to assume that your opponent was the one that did it. It's a good deduction, but is it possible to do that? The remaining masters are all capable of penetrating the server's security to some degree. Hey now! I can't help you there, but if your opponent did erase all the info from the bulletin board, maybe there was a witness, or maybe even some evidence nearby. You should look around. Rin's right about so much of the name. I can't collect information on the opposing master. There's only one thing I know for sure. My opponent is one of the handful of remaining servants here. I'll start by investigating the campus. We're down to 4 players, folks. Whoever penetrated the axe must have left a trace or a witness. Shouldn't you investigate around the area? Detective time! I can't wait for the goddamn remake. What's wrong, Blue? Seems like something's troubling you. What was that? Some miscreant deleted all the names from the bulletin board? That's unforgivable. If you find the corporal, please let me know. I will lecture him for eternity. This happened in the second floor, so there's the multimedia room. I think we can use. Oh yeah, I saw that. The art style looks like an ASW game? ASW? It looks like Extella 1 graphics, which, you know, I'm not quite sure. I really do hope that they are super alpha, and they can clean it up. But it looks promising. Apparently there's gonna be a deck system. Arc system works. Oh, it looks like a Arc System game? I guess I can kinda see it, yeah. Oh, well, more Guilty Gear, huh? I hate the way the student council had a way to look at normal look down on normal NPCs. I will make them pay. Oh, Issa, you better watch out. Oh no, we're getting Chain of Memories, but Fate style. You know what? That sounds pretty amazing! I'm making an Umu deck. I cannot wait to make the goddamn Umu deck. Oh, the Umus. As fun it would be to listen to her sleep for a bit. We have things to do. Witness? Someone appears to have removed the names on the board. A rather hermetic obscuration of information. Proceed with great caution. The enemy is surely strong. You're one of the suspects. And as are you! You want to know who removed the announcement from the bulletin board? Well, I saw someone head down the stairs just a bit before you got to the board. Is that an NPC or a character? Oh, you've survived the 5th round. Congratulations! Any master who made it this far without a doubt the creme de la creme. I'm still holding out that we get a fate fighting game. I do not think I'm ready for a fate fighting game. Mentally, I mean. Keep working hard. No ifs, ands, or buts. To be fair, Fate Extella Link does have a multiplayer component, but I heard it was a pile of hot brokenness. To which did I see anyone who might have come down the stairs before you? Not that you mentioned it. I do recall seeing someone heading towards the nurse's office. Blue, you gotta help me again. Pretty please? Pretty please. Yes, ma'am. Great. Once again, someone has smuggled a forbidden magazine onto campus. Magazines are not permitted on Tsukimihara Academy grounds. The rules are very clear about that. Your job is to track down this scufflaw and confiscate said magazine. Plato's combat very good load. I might stream the story as much as I can. I'm not sure since I have them both on PS4. That's the thing. I don't quite trust PS4 streaming because they're like, oh no, you cannot be streaming this part of the game. Get a magazine within 3 days or they may throw it away. And no, I don't want to read it. Oddly specific, but alright. No way, I never thought you made it into the Final Four. At any rate, congratulations. Hopefully your good luck will keep this round. You know me, my luck is something else. Plan on it, but it's just not enough goddamn time. Yes, you did say you also wanted to play Nier Automata. That's gonna take you a month. At least. Like, my god. Magazine. There's only so much people left. Alright, let's continue with the storyline and I'll track him down later. There's me, there's Ronnie, there's Roy, and then there should be one more. Search. Looks like someone shot something in the fountain. It's a lapel badge shaped like a lion. Could my opponent who removed the names from the bulletin board have dropped this? Maybe a clue to my opponent's identity. I better keep it. Lion lapel badge. Ah, the hallway prince just came by here. I wonder how he's holding up after the loss. He's staring at the fountain for a while. He dropped the badge, eh? Every time I see these two, a new question comes to mind. How powerful are they anyway? Depends on what you mean by power. If you mean combat ability, I am far weaker than you. As for that noxious little troll, one of her nicknames is Magic Gunner or some other nonsense. Ooh. Sounds like somewhat masculine. Just like her. Why, you become the strongest magi just by firing a laser beam from your forehead, right? Shooting a laser from my forehead? Don't say such moronic things to this nice boy, you harpy. Anyway, my magic manifests as a manipulation of energy and not shooting laser beams. But laser beams are the cornerstone of Fate lore! As for the mystic eyes of death perception attitude, well, that's not quite my style. Whoever gave her that nickname is dead on. I quietly give thanks that these two aren't active participants in the Holy Grail War. Come on, we can take them! We probably can't. how am I doing on stats? Oh, I'm doing crappy. Huh? Do you think I could be your opponent, Blue? Oh my gosh, there's no way that could happen. Nope, no way at all. BB. Are you insinuating that I might be your next opponent? Ha 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 ha! Don't be ridiculous. All I will say about that is this. If I were your next opponent, you'd already be dead. Damn, Kotamine! You must be wondering if I'm your opponent. Well, Shogun's cat is both alive and dead. Quantum mechanics aside, there are some people who are more deserving of suspicion than others. What, you want to know if I'm your next opponent? Ha ha ha, maybe I am. Or it could be someone you haven't even seen yet. There's only one other person here who could be my opponent. Unless you're an NPC, I cannot tell. I think you're a person. There's me, that person, Ronnie, Leo, and me. There's only 4 of us. I'm confuzzled. Wake up! What should I do now? You want to find a magazine, you say. Perhaps this is the magazine you're looking for? There's actually supposed to be some data that was supposed to be deleted alongside with some unfortunate master. However, it's yours, but for a price. Get me a student council badge from the arena, and I'll hand it over. Okay. What's wrong, Blue? Seems like something's troubling you. Miscreant. Yes, yes. I was about to say, do you want this lapel badge I just randomly picked up? Oh, I think the archery club girl also bit the dust. Everybody's gone. Oh wow, I can't wait for the remake to actually make that the whole school disappearing and emptying out unsettling. Electric chiming sounds from my terminal. Primary cipher key has been generated. I've received my first task. Along with learning about my enemy, I need to find the cipher keys. If this lapel badge's owner was able to hack the system, random searching will do me no good. Probably best in my best interest to focus on investigating the arena today. Alright. Now will you let me talk to Umu, or she's just comatose? Yep, she's just out. Well, let us begin. Alright, let's see. MP is really useful, but I need me a movement speed. Life and death, one cannot exist without the other. The same holds true for our friends and rivals as well. However, does this internal struggle hold any meaning? Alright, let's see how this arena goes. Oh. Praetor, I feel the presence of an enemy master. Seems like they're trying to enter the arena. This master is a sneaky one, so it would be wise for us to watch out for any traps as we proceed deeper. Milfug, are we starting already? Stratis. Oh yeah. Okay. Not bad. Okay, decent EXP. Ooh, nice equip. Okay. Let's do this. Ah, she's not so happy. Student Council badge. Ah! It's truly spectacular. Alright. Keep on thinking there's gonna be a secret passage or something. Oh! We've been spotted. They're heading this way, so let's move forward before they catch us. Oh. Well. I cannot tell what they're gonna do. Nice. 2 crits. You go, Omu. One more. Oh, it's Melt Virus. Melty isn't supposed to be in this game. Oh. Yeah, I might as well get a heal. If I remember right, these guys like breaking and attacking. They paralysis. Alright. Gotta watch out for these guys. Even when I made the right call, I still got stunned. That could have ended real bad for me. Ooh, miss. The enemy's still on our tail. It's imperative that we find a large open space. Nice tracking. That does not look like a nice open space, so I need to be careful about that. Alright, some trading. Heal, petals, alright. Okay, let's see how this goes. Very well. Very, very, very well. That's a door. Not quite sure what to do. There we go. Okay. Alright. I'll take it. This is no good. There is no switch to be found. This is a dead end. We have no choice but to face them here. Are you ready, Praetor? Saber takes a fighting stance as the enemy closes in. I stopped breathing. Time slows to a crawl. Nothing happens. As I nervously grind my teeth, Saber's stance relaxes. I can't understand this. The enemy has vacated the arena. What in the world is their game? Saber's right. The feeling of being chased is totally gone. But why? They're trying to deceive us by obfuscating their presence? Highly unlikely. If this opponent is as skilled as the assassin from the 5th round, it is possible, but I believe the correct assumption is that they retreated. Whoever the enemy is, or whatever they wanted, they're gone now. They must have had their reasons, not that I understand. While I mull over the mystery, Saber notices something over by the door. Instead of twisting your head in knots trying to picture an enemy we cannot see, look at the clues that have been left on this door, Master. Right, the door without a switch. In other words, my opponent hacked into the arena and modified it. Maybe the enemy returned because they already had blocked my access to the trigger in advance? They perform quite the impressive alteration here. We cannot proceed. All we can do is retreat and come up with a plan. Ooh, the plot thickens. Though anyone who knows this game and the title already knows that I know. But nevertheless. This could go very badly. Could have thrown a heal at Umu. Based on my calculations, at the worst case, I'm looking at. Okay, not bad. Not gonna be the worst case after all. I was about to say, I don't think I could have survived a 3 combo with extra. Turn Crystal. Yeah, I'm tired, disappointed, Umu. I'm disappointed too. Game needs to give me more damn elixirs. I mean, I'll probably never end up using them, but you know, elixirs. Elixirs for days. All right, let me just take out this guy and head out. Nice. More predictions for me. Ooh, that crit didn't do it. I could probably level up if I decide to grind, but screw it. Interesting. 2 birds block that item. That means it's probably pretty good equipped. As always, you're made to walk the path of thorns, Praetor. Your opponent this time is a magus capable of altering the arena. I won't have you losing to them. The lapel badge you've picked up at the fountain and the barrier. You have much to investigate. It's a mystery, and the recommended level is level 32. What? You're recommending I only go up 2 levels? All I know about my opponent is that they don't want to be known and that they dropped the lapel badge. And door is locked. Without clues, I'll never reach a conclusion. I should try consulting Rin about it. Well, the lapel badge is probably Leo's if it did belong to, hold on, let me double check it. Here we go, the lion lapel badge, a golden badge engraved in the image of a lion, a rampant lion. I would assume this is Leo's. A student council badge. With this, I can become one of them. Here, the magazine's yours. I got a comic book. A copy of the popular American comic Pop Goes the Hamster. What? Excuse me? A copy of the popular American comic Pop Goes the Hamster, a cautionary tale. What the fuck? Why do you want to read this, Tiger? Come again? You're asking if I'm to be your next opponent? That would be impossible. Remember, I'm an NPC created by the system. I'm not a master. Once I obtain one of those black uniforms, I will no longer be seen as a generic, lowly NPC. Ambitions, I think. I wonder if I ever become an NPC if my goal was just to have a little more stature. Questions for another lifetime. So, you didn't get your chance to confront your opponent yesterday. Plus, someone's hacked the arena entrance so you can't get in. That's one serious enemy. I'm really worried about the door. If I can't retrieve the triggers, I'll be disqualified. A window fight by the phone, huh? Or maybe your opponent has a reason to avoid fighting you. Well, if you don't know who your opponent is, random guessing won't help your cause much. My opponent is trying to avoid a fight. They did force their way out of the arena to avoid me, plus all the black corridors. Yeah, they must be trying to avoid fighting me. I just can't imagine why. Maybe their servant is an assassin. But right now we need to do something about that door. Hopefully we can find an item or some other clue to help us solve all this. Speaking of items of evidence, I should ask her about this lapel badge I found. The Harway crest? Someone actually dropped something like this. Leo Harway might be your enemy. Who knows? He might tell you if you ask him. But you must be cautious. Your opponent might attack you without warning at any time. Yeah, I know. I better ask around campus before going to the arena. I should find Leo as well. Well, he's a bit of a bookworm, so I'm assuming he's in the library. Leo, he's getting his read on in the library. If you're looking for him, why don't you go there? Knew it! He's a nerd! What's the matter? Without a word, I show Leo the lion lapel badge that I found. This is a Harway label badge. Where did you get this? I briefly explain how I picked it up near the fountain in the garden. I see. It appears that it's my brother's badge. However, there seems to be a number of subtle alterations done to it. I fear someone may have placed it there intentionally as a red herring. Perhaps for the purpose of diverting your attention to me. However, I assure you I am not your opponent this time around. I will not need to hide! I will cut you where you stand! Leo handles the lapel badge almost as if it's a new toy, a smile forming on his lips. Interesting. It appears that they somehow used my brother's codebreaker. Codebreaker? It's true that Julius was able to access areas other masters are prohibited from entering. Well, with our resources, we can access restricted areas of the Holy Grail. Yes, like the multimedia room. My brother wasn't necessarily a skilled hacker, nor was there any need for him to be. You see, this lapel badge is also a key of sorts used to access the Harway Beowulf Cluster back on Earth. The Harway Beowulf Cluster? Are they related to the Beowulf? Or Beowulf? Guess my true opponent tried to hack in the arena using this lapel badge. That would mean it might be possible to unlock that door. Your opponent wrecked the door in the arena. They must have quite the active imagination. Another explanation is that they have some reason why they did not want to face you directly. But that's beside the point. Right now, it's enough for you to know that you can open the door with the lapel badge. It would be a shame to be disqualified for something so trivial, so I won't give you the lapel badge. Pardon me, I'd like to return to this rather rare book, so let's end the conversation here. With that, Leo's gaze returns to the shelf of books he was perusing before we began talking. So Leo wasn't my opponent, and the lapel badge was just a ruse. Was this a trick by my real enemy? After all that running around, I still have no clue who my opponent really is. There's only yourself, Ronnie, Leo, and that NPC waiting outside the hallway. The guy without a face. Please take the lapel badge. It has no meaning to me, perhaps except as a symbol of my brother's failure. Ooh! Damn! Well, fug. I don't know what to do with that. Oh, that is some harshness. course the library's empty. There's only one other person left besides the four of us. Or three of us. Umu? Hitting me with that Umu lore? Hitting me with that Umu lore. Alright. Including this one, there are only 2 battles left. Ever since I was dragging the Holy Grail War, I haven't time to think about what comes after. I have had my hands full just fighting inside a vacuum of understanding. But lately, I've given some serious thought to the future. 2 more battles. I've struggled tooth and nail to survive, and now I'm one of the remaining 4 participants. Why am I fighting? What do I want from the Holy Grail? How many maga I have dived so far? Roughly 10... We began with like 108, but we began with 9999, which... all that murder. It's too much to think about, and the cost too high to calculate. Figured what I am, but all I really honed is this in this hellish prep period with my survivor instinct. I don't want to disappear. I don't want to die. Not about leaving something meaningful behind. But I have no home to return to. I can forget about this stuff when I'm fighting, but it hounds me when I try to relax. Will I be able to survive? What will be waiting for me after the war? Do I deserve to live? Look squarely at me, Praetor. It's rude to give your feet more eye contact than you give me. I look up in response to Saber scolding. Her beautiful face has a severe but knowing look. Very well. You have the time on your hands. So let's talk. I have inquired about the details of your life before, hoping to learn the intricacies of your character. When you did not provide a concrete answer, I was a bit disappointed in you for being so reserved. But it was cruel of me to expect more when you've been undergoing great mental conflict. Only you can come to terms with your past. I cannot alleviate your pain for you. So, let us talk of something more positive. I will not begrudge you this momentary diversion, Praetor. Besides, the end of the Holy Grail War is near. As a servant, I need to know my master's wish. Praetor, what are you going to wish for with the Holy Grail? Tell me now. Saber asked a big question. The Holy Grail can grant any wish. What would I wish for? To keep living as I am. To keep living in this world. To have fun and never work. Whee! Yeah, that's it. Nothing else stands on my mind as more true. Money, love, and power make the world go round. A flash of light blazes through my magic circus. Ah, my thirst for knowledge cannot be quenched. Denied. Do you want to become rust upon my sword? That was a scathing comeback for something even Saber knew was a joke. But I don't think Saber is in any position to lecture me when it comes to luxury or debauchery. I can't think of another legendary soul who would indulge in luxury to the degree she did. What? That's slander. I used to work as well. I spared no expense entertaining and appeasing my citizens. Oh, fine. I emptied the coffers of Rome and that was foolish. But they went to good causes, and it was mine to spend anyway. All I did was show my people what would happen if they continued to rely on other cultures for wealth. In a way, I did them a favor by putting an end to Rome's prodigal years. Do you disagree? I'm jealous of her personal theater. Whoa, she bankrupted her country? Is she a pauper? I'm jealous. Silence. I only did what I thought was right. Now let the past lie. Do not bother wishing for something so plebeian. If you wish, I can arrange a harem for you. Instead, wish for something you cannot have otherwise. Wishes are ideals that cannot be achieved through any normal means. What is in your mind? My mind, my ideals, in other words, what makes me human. I want to live. I don't want to die. My mind is where my animal instincts become refined to a point where I can perceive beauty and affection. There are things I love. There are things I cannot stand. I want to hold hands with somebody. I want to hurt someone. If I'm mere data, where does that spectrum of emotions come from? My fight has aroused a variety of emotions in me, as well as in my opponents. Well, maybe. I'd probably picked up things up from them. Empathy allows humans to mimic and learn from each other's emotions. Whoever I was before and whatever my wish was, I'm different now. My once empty brain is filled with memories, and my wishes. I guess I'm still undecided. Can we talk about the harem? Is that so? Very well. I simply do not know what I'm going to do about you, Master. Saber takes my indecisive response better than I thought she would. She's even smiling. She knows there's a difference between people without wishes and those seeking them. Even though I don't have an answer to her question yet, she can see that I'm grown. I'll allow you a passing grade for that somewhat satisfactory conversation. As a token of my appreciation, you may ask me any question you like next time we have a break. I like that. Next time we have a down moment, I'll ask Saber about herself. The Holy Grail, the ability to never have to work. Ah! Of course. I do recall that YouTube video that I wandered into. I don't even know why it showed up on my recommended feed. But it was about this thing where what would happen if you try to create a mouse utopia. You give them all the food that they want, all the bedding and everything they could ever need to be comfortable, and they ended up killing each other. So, yeah, I mean, fulfilling work is never any bad. The definition of fulfilling is a question all to itself. But yeah, I don't know why, but something about looking for a dream really spoke to me when I was in college. A sudden sense of impending doom seems to grab me by my neck. Someone is, but from where? Right there. You've sensed our enemy. They seem to want to fight, so let's hurry to the arena. Whatever case, we need to be able to see them before we set some kind of plan. Saber's probably right. We need to head to the arena and hit them there. Hello, Blue. It must be hard for you not knowing who your opponent is. Here you go, Blue. Healing supplies. I wish you the best of luck this week as well. Eat the wrist away. I always thought this place added a little bit of variety to the school, but not much else. It's only lately that I value this place as being beautiful. Took me long enough, huh? Well, I did speak with Umu. Alright, let me just check in. This may be 70. But I think it's about time I set a few things straight about myself. Saber plays with the helm of a red dress as she speaks, because she wants to set straight. I don't know Saber perfectly, but I'm no ignoramus. We must speak of clothing. I hear one legendary soul is a female who dresses a man to be a king. I wonder who that could be.
結果史実では
As a result,
男性と
history
知らさ
recorded
れ
her as male. Hiding her
お
gender
そら
must
く
have been
神を素手る
convenient
手段
in
として
keeping order.
性別を隠したのであろう。あっぱれな心意気だ
I
が
do praise her determination,
世が男装を好むのはそれとは理由が違う。
but my reasons for preferring men's clothes were different, quite
世は
different.
皇帝であるために男装をしているわけではない。単にこの格好が好きな
I did not wear a men's clothing in order to be emperor. I simply liked the outfits. Now I'm seeing her from the boring side. Why did Saber bring this up? Is it important that I know about her cross-dressing? Or rather, about her dressing habits? Huh? Is that male clothing? She's implying that.
単に男も女も大好きなのだ。世は性別に関係なく
Indeed.
人間というも
I
のを
love
愛してい
both
る
men and women. I love all humans, without regard to their gender.
なのでおかしな勘違いはしないようにな。世は男であろうと女であ
That
ろ
is
う
another thing I wish to
気に入
set
った
straight.
人間には尽くすの
I do not consider gender when I devote myself to a person. Sarah puffs her chest out proudly, apparently immune to any pricks of conscience on the matter. Oh man, should I consider her remarkably humanitarian or polymorphously perverse? Just when I think I've gotten to know her, she pushes aside the curtains to reveal more mysteries. Was this the standard dialogue for this week? Or was that just a little bit of extra
非常
stuff?
に座り心地の悪い
A
戦
battle
場よ
where
な。
I cannot predict my opponent's
相
next
手の
move
出方が
unnerves
と
me.
わからぬ。
I pray.
嵐の
Recall
前
so
の
it's
静けさであれば良いのだが。
Umulor! Umulor for days! Umulor for weeks. Alright. I entered the arena, ready for an assault from the enemy. I felt such a strong intent to kill that pushed me into that pushed at me in the school that they had to have been chasing after us, and that's when it happens. Ugh, we were assaulted from the school. It is not possible for our attack to cross the firewall. It is no good. We must gain some distance deeper. We must plan form a plan against this foe. So they attacked through the portal? Ooh, the plot thickens. Ah.
引くがよい。
Another break? Huh.
硬いな。風と消える。こうしているだけでも色は割と嬉しいぞ。
Ew.
引くがよい。
Yes. Alright, next.
まとまりつくな。行くぞマスター。
Mmm.
受けるがよい。見事だ。世の最
get so happy if you get it perfect.
は割と嬉しいぞ。いざ。行くぞマスター。やっ。さて出直せ。
Mm.
受けるがよい。程度はあろう。打ち砕く。
Alright, that wasn't too bad, all things considered.
風と消え。次から次へと。
I should bought more heals.
嬉しいぞ、奏者。ぬ。
I no longer feel as if someone intends to kill me. Does that mean our opponent has withdrawn again? What manner of folly is this? I simply cannot fathom our enemy's motives this time. It's unsettling to not know what the opponent is up to, but it seems like there's no longer any danger. They hunt us down twice and pull back at the last second. It does feel like they're avoiding conflict. Are they being hesitant? If so, why? If not, what's the real reason? Well, if they drop pursuit, then that's for the best. We are now at liberty to hack into that meddlesome door with the Harway lapel badge. It's unsettling not to know what the opponent is up to, but it seems like the danger is gone. But it's not unlikely they'll come at us again. I should hack the door with the Harway lapel badge while I can. Yes, take it and go.
引くがよ
Oof, miss. Wait, which way is the way forward? This way.
い。引くがよい。いざ。行くぞマスター。はっ。やっ。
And these stunts make the game so much
受けるが
easier.
よい。
Enemies have skills now. What are you skill in?
世の出番だな。のさいくず。よしとしよう。
Level up. One more level, and I'm in the recommended level, which is trippy.
行くぞ。
If I remember right, but they might use a skill.
共に勝利。やっ。させぬ。無礼な。もらったぞ。さて出直せ。
Oh, kind of wish we just traded. Something tells me that I did something wrong. Oh, never mind. I'll take it.
健闘したな。そなたの前だ。
I should be using memorization more, but using instinct a lot more. Here it is. The door about a switch that my opponent kindly generated. Leo mentioned that using the Harway lapel badges is capable of facilitating minor hacking. Praetor, you should attempt to remove this using the lapel badge. He throws it? Sensibine! I nod in response to Sabre's words and look at the lapel badge. The lapel badge's magical circuits are coupling to my own. I find in the massive influx of data, I found the data on the door, and then, boom! The same moment I feel like I've torn it down mentally, the door in front of me vanishes. Whether it was an unstable hack itself, or was designed to not be used by enemies, the lapel badge disintegrates in my hand.
悪くない。
Aha! Splendid! Now with the road open for us, attaining the trigger should be child's play. With the door gone, it's finally possible to research the rest of the arena for the trigger. Instead of dwelling on my opponent's attentions, I'll keep on going. Oh,
引くが。
one of these are here. Jeez.
行くぞ。
I don't know how to fight you. Thus, I'm gonna make you eat everything we got. Let's try that.
共に勝利。
Of course he guards. Oh, two bad guesses. Alright, at least it wasn't 3. Yeah, no, I don't have any confidence in playing this one. The birds. Okay, that would be our attack or break, eh? Okay, and then break. And then guard. Alright, it is doubling up. Oh no, I should have packed the heal. I did not pack the heal. Oh, that was so goddamn close. Why are they so tough this early on? There's 2 of them. Nice and slow. Okay, just drop a small heal too. Okay, which should I try to take on first? Alright, let's go left. Two attacks. Oh no. It's never the right guess. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, but I think I did. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no. Oh my god. Running, 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 running. I did. So much death dodging. Oh my god. Not sure. Just do 2 and just do them both. It's safer that way. Shockwave third strike?
妄想とは運だよ。
Okay. Gives more of a boost. Uses the same amount of MP, gives more of an MP boost. Alright, let me try it. Let's try going this way then. Alright, let's try this.
聞くがよい。
Okay, it's the exact same shockwave. What's the difference then?
行くぞ。
It only stuns one attack? Oh. Oh no, why?
行くぞマスター。
I was remembering that the third shockwave was not as good as the second one.
さて。
Oh, so it rotates, okay.
そんな顔をするな。
Oh, please. Please don't die on me, Will.
共に勝利を。出直せ。
Stun my ass. Oh no.
風と消える。怪我はないか、マスター。宝というのはいつの時
Trade
代
will
でも
always pay the lights, regardless of day and age. True, true. Now let's see. I'm gonna have to stock up on items to make up for my deficiencies and stats. Goddamn. And screw off. Second strike. I mean third strike. Second strike was better. By a margin. What the fug? Oh my god, it's a Nephilim.
いざ。 共に勝利。やっ。さて出直せ。受けるがよい。世の出番だな。のさ行くぞ。伝えよう。
Hmm.
見せ場だな。任せよ。
He knew I wasn't
こ
confident.
こ動くな。風と消えよ。怪我はないか、マスター。
Don't worry about me, you just worry about yourself. Oh my.
使われると嬉しいものだな。
Okay, I won't need the Dragon Cloak just yet. Mermaid Robe is giving me just enough HP. Let's see. What do I want? What do I want? See? Yeah. Go in there with full. Damn. Alright. Guess that's one way to be as prepared as I'm ever gonna be. Not like that. Definitely not like that.
引くがよい。
Did he stun? It was a direct hit. Direct hit. Let's go.
いざ。
hard in the end. Oh,
さあ戻してもらうぞ
he's blocking.
出直せ
Okay. That wasn't necessary, but. Let's see.
ういや任せよ
The true way to use Umu.
この芸術を守りたまえさあ戻してもらうぞ
All my resources in one go.
答えよさあ戻してもらうぞ見せ場だな任せよ答えよ硬いな無礼な
And to finish.
この剣舞
Whew. I am well prepared, but if he had thrown out a skill, I would have just ate it.
マスター
Yeah. Alright, that went well, exceedingly well. Wow, so much exploration to do. What a big dungeon this one is. Oh no, enemy came back. Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing to use MP too much. Hopefully not. Second strike. Why am I pressing triangle out of habit? Oh, I just need to step to the map.
引くがよ蹴散らすたまに勝利
Okay.
見せ場だな たまに勝利を打ち砕くさて
Ooh, that went really, really well. Alright.
受けるがよい検討したな
One round,
こうしているだけ
Where am I headed?
では割と嬉しいぞ引くがよい
Alright. Alright. Let's try
たまに
this.
勝利さて出直せ受けるがよいそこを動くな
Ah, this is what perfection looks like.
さて無礼
It looks wonderful.
な風と消えるこうしているだけで
Umu?
では割と蹴散らす
Hmm. Right, what was it? Guarded. No, this one's different.
行くぞマスターさせぬ直せ
Or maybe not.
受けるがよいさせぬ返上するぞ
That's why I kept forgetting the right order. Oh
こ
boy.
んな感じ行くぞマスター
This should finish it though. And if it doesn't, I kind of might have screwed the pooch. Maybe.
よ
crystal friend. Alright. An elixir. 10,000 PPT. 10,000 PPT. Ooh, I'm loaded. This is the trigger. Lambda. It's unnerving not knowing the identity of our opponent, but at least we've quite a trigger. One less thing. Ooh. My bad. What the heck? Game. Ooh. Try to take out the birds. Guess I should try to level up. Trying to figure out, is it worth trying to level up? How close am I? Fairly close, but not close enough. I'd say it's better just to head on out. Should be everything. Complete map.
賛成だ。早く戻って歪みをし
100%, all done. Alright. Don't need to go back to level 1 again, except for the grind. Only if level 2 doesn't open up on day 3. Yesterday, after under the arena, I heard a blast. I head to the arena to see the aftermath. Ooh. An attack that causes damage beyond the moon sails' capability to repair. You were very lucky. You would have never survived such an attack. If it hit you, you'd be dead right now. Wonder if that's really true. Luck only goes so far. Did my opponent miss on purpose? And if so, what reason would that be? As I stare blankly at the scars on the wall, I hear a voice call me from behind. Whoa. Good morning, Blue. Ren, what in the world caused this? Sometime yesterday, probably after you entered the arena, an explosion was heard here. I wanted to see what happened and came across this. Anything out of the ordinary happened to you yesterday? I explained what happened to me to an increasingly worried Ren. After running into the arena to escape a sudden feeling of death, I heard a loud blast. After the explosion, my sense of my enemy's presence suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. I get it now. There was a brief moment when entering the arena where you'd be defenseless. If that was the case, it's obvious that your opponent would do anything to see you dead. Well, good luck with that. And also, I have no clue as to why this attack failed. As she speaks, Rin glances at the wall once more and then sighs as she just realized something. I wonder what she sees that I don't. This looks like the work of a berserker. It's obvious that the attacks lack any kind of control. A berserker? During that explosion, I assumed it was a code cast attack. Could it have been a physical attack? That must mean that my enemy's class is Berserker. Based on the gash in the walls? Probably. Don't draft conclusions. But it had to be a physical attack to damage Seraph like this. Information about my enemy's attacks, but it's not their class. But any info is better than none. Thank you, Rin. As I express my thanks, she turns her face away a little bit. With only stating the obvious, it's troubling if their opponent didn't press their attack. If your enemy made it this far, they couldn't be so incompetent to miss such an easy target. It's only a guess, but maybe they missed on purpose. Maybe they don't want to face you now. They don't want to face me, but there are only enemies to be found in the Holy Grail War. Well, except maybe Ren. Wonder, is there a reason for all this conflict? All that remains for the loser is virtual death. I told you I was only guessing, you idiot. I seriously doubt that anyone that weak is still around. Ren closes her eyes and takes a deep breath as if she's psyching herself up for something. She knows, doesn't she? There's something I want to discuss with you. You have time to talk later? With a final shy glance, Ren turns and walks away. I wonder what she wants. I'll be sure to go and talk with Ren later. As I try to reorganize what I know, I realize I don't have enough information. The enemy hasn't left any clues. At least with Julius, the servant might have been invisible. But the master was conspicuous. This time, both are mysteries. It's pointless to speculate. It's noon, so maybe I'll go to the cafeteria and nourish my brain. time to eat. Eat food. Good food. Food love. Speak with them.
微妙に座
About
り
now
心
when I cannot predict the enemy's moves. Matrix level 3 with Uno. Lovely. Alright, let's see. Where are we headed to now? Getting some grub, rubbing the dub. Donuts.
あら
Oh, hey there, Blue. Let me guess, you're here to grab lunch for something for lunch, right? As I enter the cafeteria, I run into none other than Rin. Today's your lucky day. Instead of eating their slop, how about trying some of the lunch I made? The manual says that contest of wills. The manual says that when a contest of wills comes to an impasse, you fight with lunch. She made lunch for me? Well, I'm surprised she went through the trouble. Doesn't seem like anything out of the ordinary for her. However, the whole "it's in the manual" thing is a little more than disconcerting. What's with that look in your face, in case you're wondering? I do know how to cook. It's just that it's been so long since I made anything. It took me forever to finish. So what's it gonna be? Do you want to have some or not? Yes, of course I do. Despite her talk of food fights and scary manuals, I'm strangely happy. Her show of kindness reminds me of my life before being forced into this brutal struggle.
そう
A life you cannot remember, huh? Wise decision. I'll meet you in the classroom. Hurry before everything gets code. Oh, running animation. Might have been my imagination, but Rin looked somewhat happy as she walked away. Considering her normally haughty demeanor, her act of kindness caught me off guard. Well, I should head up to the classroom before Rin's lunch gets cold. Ah, lunch. But first, resupplying. Let's see. By like 5 days, won't be needing them as much. And Umu's "give me all your drops" is damn good. Damn good. Heck, that's what it is actually. Let's see, what's up? Made this form aware. Someone feels HP, physical damage and stun on an enemy. This could be good. I wouldn't really rely on it though. Let's see, raise defense, raise magic, stun foes. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll save my money. Gotta work on that econ. Let's see if it's how I remembered it. Memorable scene time. A Rin scene. Hey, you're late. It's been ready for a while now. Let's eat. Hello? I trust I'm not interrupting anything important. Oh, Blue Kaiser, it's you. I decided to try my hand at cooking. Care to have a taste? A new challenger has appeared. It too, Ronnie? What's gotten into the two of them?
なんですって
What the hell are you up to? And why'd you show up here all of a sudden anyway? I'm not up to anything. I just happened to come across some recipes and ingredients for survival rations. And given this current situation, I do not believe my discovery was merely a coincidence. I've been looking for you, Blue Kaiser, because I think you appreciate these rations. Am I interrupting anything?
何
Damn straight you are. What crimes against culinary arts did you commit anyway? No need to be sober. I assure you that not only is everything edible, but delicious. The two glare furiously at each other. Well, as they say, the more the merrier, right? Oh, you poor fool. To be honest, I'm curious to see what Ronnie cooked up. Well, I guess being able to see what Atlas replicants eat is a rare opportunity. Okay, I accept your challenge. Just remember that I, too, am a A-class Magus. Come, sit down over there. No, come on, to Rin Sega. It'll be fun. For some of us. Ugh, why are you so nonchalant all of a sudden? Seems totally out of character for you. Funny, I was about to say the same about you. Weren't you supposed to be the ever-rational Magus? After that brief exchange, we all sat down and began to eat the lunches both girls made. Rin's lunch consisted of Chinese food, such as chili, shrimp, and spring rolls. Ronnie's lunch consisted of exotic Egyptian dishes. Don't be shy, Blue-Kaiser. Eat up. Here, try this. Before I can respond, Ronnie proceeds to shove a forkful of ground meat into my mouth. As she keeps feeding more to me, Ronnie mentions that this dish is called kofta kebab. The scent, the flavor, and texture of this dish all come together in perfect harmony. If you like that, just wait till you try some of the other dishes I've made. Next up on the menu is a dish Ronnie says is popular in Egypt called kusari. Wow, this is awesome too. Urge to kill, rising. Try this one too. Caffeine, it's just a version of a falafel called tehmeya, which is made using fava beans. Wow, everything tastes so good, Rin. Why don't you try some? As soon as I said those words. Why did you try some of her food, you E? No thanks. Standing abruptly, Rin began to hastily pack up the lunch she made. Rin? Hey, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I've just had enough of everything. It's time for me to get going. With those final words, she's thrown out of the room. She seemed not quite herself. Was it something that I said? Oh, you dense mother. Don't worry about her. Let's enjoy the rest of our lunch, shall we? Of course, my servant decides to make this a perfect time to make their presence known. Praetor, the way you handled that situation with those girls greatly disappoints me. To make matters worse, your behavior was borscht and insensitive to the extreme. She obviously went through a great deal of trouble just to make something special for you. Though she may be our enemy, I feel like you should make amends somehow, perhaps with a gift of salt. Your inability to appreciate the subtleties of a woman's emotions is appalling. Now go after her. After being thoroughly berated by my servant, I found myself bolting out of the classroom. But despite my best efforts, I was unable to find her that day and make things right. What I did to Rin at lunch was pretty thoughtless. I need to find her and apologize. Now I need to find her. Dance pro tags. I tire of them. Don't you tire of them too, chat? Whoever it is, they're not letting you know. Pretty smart of them. I wish I tried that. Yeah, I don't think Roy was letting you get away with that. Eh? How odd. I have the comic book that was ordered, but I haven't seen Taiga at all. Have you obtained the cipher keys yet? If not, make haste to the arena. First, I ought to apologize for what happened at noon. I'm sorry, Rin. Whatever do you mean, Blue? Oh, fuck. Rin has a stern expression. Damn it, I knew it! Is she still angry? I'll still tell her how my servant lectured me afterward and when I realized I didn't mean to slight Rin's cooking. It was an excuse of me to brush Rin off like that, and it was even worse to have said such an insensitive thing. I'll be more sensitive in the future. So if she can find it in her heart to forgive me. I mean, please, forgive me. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. You haven't even started dating yet and you're already starting to apologize. Fine, MCs. Having run clean out way to apologize, I wait for her response in bated breath. If it's time for the Dengoza. I'm sorry for what you've done to me. Deeply. Next time, you will actually try to enjoy what I tried so hard to make for you. Of course. I promise. You're hopeless. Alright, I'll forgive you. This time. Good. I'm relieved when I see Ren smile. Is there anything I can do as a post-token of my apology?
So,
Oh, yes. Or rather, I have something I meant to talk to you about over lunch, so please listen. Nope. Gotcha. Tell me whatever you want. I have no info on your opponent. It is 1,000 times worse than dealing with Julius. The only clue we have is the fissure in the wall on the first floor next to the arena. But regardless of what you know and don't know, you must prepare as best you can. With that in mind, I've been making you some formal wear. It should be ready tomorrow. She's been making me something? Meanwhile, I...
okay.
Enough talk. You need to go explore the arena more, so I won't keep you any longer. Yeah, I'll have to head to the arena as soon as I can, but before I should say something before I leave. Thank you. I look into Rin's eyes as I give my thanks, hoping she'll realize how serious I am. Yeah. I feel like a weight's been lifting off my shoulders. Time to go to the arena. Stay sharp while exploring the arena. If you can't predict your opponent's actions, you're toast. Toast? I like toast. Toast is good. Simple. Got so many rare enemies already. Umu! Interesting. Did you find out identity of your opponent? If you don't find out within 4 days, including today, you'll be in a big disadvantage. Not much I can do now. I guess I have to explore. Huh. Odd. I mean, that guy's either facing Ronnie or Leo, so it's like, eh. Or facing me, but doesn't seem like it. We don't have a clue to our opponent's identity. That can't possibly be good. Since investigating now will be futile, we should focus on training in the arena. Indeed, we must do what we can now. It may be boring, but it's an important task nevertheless. As we prepare for entering the arena, if we are to train, we must have the necessary items. There are a great number of fissures in the wall, both large and small. The Nova Phantasm are powerful. Also, it seems like they are able to utilize several different weapons. Interesting. Oh, odd. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. The fact that Taiga isn't here it kind of scares me, but I think she'll show up when the second arena is about to be unlocked. That would make sense. So anyways, next. Give me the zoom. And give me the second strike. Because third strike is kind of meh. What the heck? Okay, good enough. Which is the way forward? This way. Oh wait, is that another break? Oh, crap. I had a feeling that was the out. Alright. Not enough information to go on. either gonna be a guard or a break to start with. Oh, to start with. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. Whew. Oh, the wrong reads.
そなたにも責任があるのだよ。この剣はようやく気を使われるというのさ。嬉しいさ。そうして。
When all else failed, and you predict and read all the wrongs.
聞くがよい。
Oh, you just need to survive with pure steps. Oof.
任せよ。させな古いな。受けるがよい。さて出直せ。風と消えよ。そなたの前だ。剣を振るうても踊るというもの。聞くがよい。行くぞマスター。受けるがよい。
Perfecto.
よしとしよう。手がなかマスター。
Another one down, another one down. Oof. If I remember right, it would be guard again, then a good break. Let me try this. Maybe I should have packed the heal.
受けるがよい。さて返上するぞ。させな古いな。
Not too bad.
検討したな。
And they are dropping ether crystals like crazy. Might just start using those instead.
嬉しいものだ。
Okay, two of those guys. Alright, let's take out to the right first.
蹴散らす。 さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。
Okay, not bad.
見せ場だな。
Alright. Well,
見事だ。世の当社。成長したな、マスター。いざ。
hold on. Pattern I'm thinking of would be this.
受けるがよい。古いな。打ち砕く。
There we go. Hmm.
任せるがよい。行くぞマスター。検討したな。
Very well for me.
探索を続けよう。
Where's the way to the exit? Would be that way, so I'll just
聞くがよ
Very enemy with that direction.
い。いざ。任せよ。硬いな。受けるがよい。
They're crystals.
こうしているだけで色は割と嬉しい。
There's the Diffline.
行くぞ。行くぞマスター。そこを動くな。受けるがよい。させぬ。打ち砕く。検討したな。剣もようやく本調子。
Alright then, let's see. What should I use? Magic Crystal Shard? Maybe one more. Should be enough.
引くがよい。
What do I need? I think MP. Yes, that should do it. I'll use all of Boom's resources.
この剣舞。さあ、踊ってもらうぞ。任せるがよい。
Yeah, just another. Alright, she's sparingly. Enough to interrupt a triple combo. Let's try it.
任せよ。この剣舞。ソナさんに。
Alright, he was gonna attack there. Oh, with the scale.
程度あろう。
I did not heal. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
無礼な。硬いね。
Okay, that worked out.
この剣舞。ソナさんに。
Okay, that went okay. Should have healed then.
風と消えよ。
Pure Ether. Nice.
剣もようやく気を使われるというのは嬉しいもの。
I could probably squeeze in a couple more fights. Let's see, where was the one with the multiple birds? I think it's down here? Yes.
行くぞ。 出直せ。させぬ。ついやつよ。
The Bell Petters should kill
共に勝利を。させぬ。出直せ。
guard.
さっと無礼な。
Should end them even if they died.
ないよ。
I can't say for sure.
世の出番だな。よさ行くぞ。
Done.
風と消える。もう少し楽しませよ。行くぞ。 行くぞマスター。
Feel like they're gonna use a skill.
させぬ。無礼な。させぬ。
Let's finish it.
もらったぞ。よしとしよう。そなたの前だ。剣を振るって踊るというもの。
think I need this time. Fug. Punish, 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 punish! Alright, alright, let's just use the teleportation device. You do not have to tell me. I am perfectly aware 3 days have passed and we still know nothing. To rely on that woman's formal wear runs counter to my values, but I shall permit it. However, if you bolster my strength, such a thing would be unnecessary. You know what you must do. Devote yourself to the arena and supply me with the usual magic. Blind Rage gives a significant boost to all stats, but it costs one's reason and sanity. As all decisions are made by the master, the servant under this spell is little more than an empty automaton. Personally, I do see myself as a bit of a berserker. Or a master of berserker. Release notification that Rin's form when I was ready, so I go to where she is. Sorry about making you trapeze all the way here. This is Scarlet Formalware. It contains the magic application mechanism built by Atlas. Scarlet Formalware. Got through shitty deals with dangerous people. It's my trump card, if you will. Is it really okay for me to take something that's important from her? Don't worry about it. It's not like I can use it anymore. In fact, I want you to use it. I understand. It would be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my ability. However, see those Acolyte stuff? That means it's defective after a faction. This Formalware was designed to be used by specific magus. To use it, you must defeat a powerful enemy and gain the Formalware's approval. Approval from the Formalware? She's talking as if it were alive. Could be possible considering we're talking about alchemy. It is not alive, but there are protections in place to keep its power from being abused. Fortunately for me, it never recognized any of my defeated foes as worthy. In the end, we arrived at this point with me being unable to use it. If there happens to be a worthy opponent in the arena, I'll let you know via your terminal. My advice: to be patient in your search and consider yourself lucky if you can use it. I see. That said, it won't mean anything if I don't find that sort of enemy and defeat it. The second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. My challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Be sure to track down a powerful enemy. Ooh. Have you been counting the number of rare enemies just defeated? It's quite a score. I am regretful that the arena is not the Roman Colosseum. Though I would be devastated if the legend of my public strangling of a lion while nude was surpassed. Wait a second, did I just hear what I think I just heard? The lion is fine, the killing is cool. But wasn't there something indecent sandwiched in there? What? Why do you look at me as if I was a deranged child? Lion! Nude! Strangling! You hold the lion's head under your bare arm like so, and snap! She snapped its neck. She snapped the lion's neck. My saber, with her leaf-slender body, snapped the steely neck of a lion. And we're talking before she became a legendary soul, right?
これはその形には素早く持っていったのだが
That is, that method of lion killing was too stunning to gain popular usage. Saber looks away sheepishly. Yeah, somebody was exaggerating.
ちゃんと気絶させたぞ。誓って言うが、勝負は世の勝ちだったのだ。だが、頸骨はさすがに硬かった。
I made it faint, which is victory enough against the lion, seeing as its bones are rather, solid. Saber starts bombastically, then trails off into silence. Thank God she's not some kind of lion decapitator, just like some sort of ancient pro wrestler.
プロレスラーではない。ヘラクレスの偉業を真似ただけだ。
What is this pro wrestler you speak of? I was merely reenacting the exploits of Hercules, or Heracles.
世にできないはずがないと証明したかったのだ。まあ、市民には不要であったわ。
I wished to prove I was as mighty as he. For some reason, my citizens were unimpressed. Saber's shoulders slump at the unpleasant memory. But wow. What a megalomaniacal emperor she must have been to view Heracles as a rival. The story about her wrestling a lion nude. Just one of the fascinating, hilarious things about Lulu. Like the what? Hold up. Keeping a backup save of that tucked away. Just a little bit of dialogue. But it's so Umu, it hurts. It's just one of those stories like, wait, what? Okay, Taiga, take your thing. You managed to confiscate the offending magazine. Good work. Gave Taiga the comic book. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Blue, you have time to help your beloved teacher, right? And then for a penny, in for a pound. Penny, pound, bish posh. I'm talking about food. Someone has been deleting food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized there were some good recipes being deleted. But all is not lost. It seems like the deleted data can be recovered from the arena within 2 days. So would you kindly search the arena and find the data for 2 dishes within the 6th round? 2 dishes? Oh dang. Alright, let me head to the chapel and see what I can do with Umu. Blossom of the Court, I think, is our last skill. Yeah, let me put more things into the then. Or should I put it more into magic? 1, I guess 1-1. Alright. Getting the stats that I want, get the stats that I need. Now what? I don't think I need anything from there. Wow, seems like you came across some rare piece of firmware somewhere, but something is missing. So you can figure out what. If you can figure out what, ultimate power might be yours. And ultimate power it is indeed. Hold on, let me check on it. Armor made from a shroud of a certain saint. This is Emiya's freaking thing. Because the Scarlet Firmware was apparently some allure joke that Emiya got. Archer Emiya, he got it from a traveling Mapo Tofu loving priest. No wait, she didn't like Mapo Tofu. What am I talking about? She liked curry. A certain curry loving priest from Tsukihime gave it to him on a whim. Yeah, I'm getting all these priests confused. Fighting an opponent enough times, you'll see an attack pattern emerge, but it means you end up taking damage, so always keep a close eye on your remaining strength. Common principles, I suppose. Can't learn until you get in fights. And getting in fights. Oh, let's see. The Holy Grail observes the Earth from a position of disinterest, as it always has. In doing so, it's accumulated a record of creation of life, evolution, and civilization. I think I explored everything I could. Alright, let's find that rare enemy, shall we? The elusive, rare, and worthy enemy. Ah. Oh, it's so pretty. Praetor, something wants to kill us. I feel predatory intent. Enemy servants nearby. It's good to win the former wares of Provo, but don't forget that our current opponent might come after us. So Sarah's right. As always, gaining the former wares approval won't mean anything if I'm dead. I should proceed to explore the arena but with caution. Do I do well? Ah, invisible walls. Great. Let me put on my spike shoes. And I guess second strike. Why not? What is that? There it is, the source of malignant aura we felt in the arena. What is that? Cannot be a servant. It resembles the effigy from the preliminaries all too well. Perhaps it's been endowed with a servant's abilities and been sent to collect triggers. How thorough. Our enemy truly does intend to remain anonymous until the elimination battle. And master is thorough. First they altered the bulletin board, then they sent an effigy to explore the arena. If we fight that effigy, we'll gain information of some kind. Oh. Okay, we have to be careful though. Well, at least that agility does seem to give me one heck of a boost to my fast. Oof! I did not see that coming. Oh, she's nice. I got stunned. Sorry, Emma. Some bad reads, some bad calls. Oof.
返上するぞ。硬いな。
Alright.
風と消える。そなたの前だ。剣を
Ah,
振る
invisible.
踊るというもの。
Alright, push my game against the walls. There it is. Let's make sure everything else here is on the level, and yeah.
聞くがよい。あーもうまとまりつくな。任せよ。さて返上するぞ。
Alright, not too bad.
もらったぞ。検討したな。大事な探索を続けよう。聞くがよい。あーもうまとまりつくな。よい。硬いな。受けるがよい。打ち砕く。さて返上するぞ。
Alright, that was bad. Not bad at all.
検討したな。
And the resource thing saving, I'm doing pretty good.
宝というのはいつの時代でも高揚するな。
The invisible walls. There's always so much freaking work trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. Okay, that's that forward.
なんという色彩
What
の
a
な。
riotous combination of colors.
例え
They're equated to something tangible.
ば世がストレス解消とばかりにキャンパスに油を
It's like when I choose to relieve stress by putting paint to canvas.
よい。
Oh, I didn't even pay attention.
行くぞマスター。さて無礼な。させぬ返上するぞ。この
Gotta
剣も
guard this shit.
そなたに
Mind. Oh, this is gonna help. What's this, huh? Oh, that was so close. Okay.
検討したな。
You've been having so many close calls.
そうして聞くがよい。任せよ。もらったぞ。させぬ。
420?
硬いな。
Come on, game. Couldn't you have just given me that kill?
任せるがよい。行くぞマスター。検討したな。ブルーは世の役目。そなたは控えておれ。
I should be careful. That thing should be close by somewhere. Oh, there's a Nephalon here too? Oh my gosh. Hmm.
たまに勝利。さて。受けるがよい。させぬ。
Okay, so that healing wasn't too necessary. No, it's too safe.
検討したな。こうしているだけで世は割と嬉しいぞ。
I'm glad you're happy. Alright, let's see. Where next? Freaking Nephalon,
聞
huh?
くがよい。
Oh no.
聞くがよい。
Alright, first I'll give myself moderate. That should be moderate enough. Then I'll give Umu maybe something else. We begin with. Alright, fully prepared.
蹴散らす たまにシャーもらったぞこの剣舞
Oh, it is trading. Yeah, I got nothing to save for. Okay. Yeah, somehow I knew he was gonna guard, but I didn't anticipate it. Alright, finish it, Emu. Oh my god. Ether Crystal and a Veil of Petals. Shit, finish it off. Not taking any risks on this. One good combo and I could just die right here. If I lose him while he has 75 HP left, I will never live it down. Another pure ether? Nice, we're gonna do many of these. 8 of these full heal. Oof. Alright, let's see, what do I want? Let me do a fragment. Got a good chunk of the map left to explore anyways. Heal. Movement speed up. Second spike. Alright, that's all. Done. Something tells me he's guarding. Oh no. Okay, at least I didn't see anything. This should be a kill. It gave me a straight up 3-hit combo. Nice. Wow. Ran through my ethers. Don't have that thing to fight me in, so I need to be careful. Serious trades. Nothing I can't live with. Eat the crystals. Okay. Got 25 of these things. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? That was dumb of me. Spicy my photo food is. How much will we get? 40. Okay, maybe. need one more. 80. Okay, that should be good enough. Activate. Guess I'm fighting this thing. Aha! Like a good soldier, it was waiting to attack us. And this thing is giving off a sentience unlike the enemy programs I've fought so far. Saber deflects a tornado of an attack that Effigy unleashes. The force of that weapon, make no mistake, we are facing an Effigy endowed with the power of a servant. Ready yourself, master. In a beautiful dance of blades, we will coax out its true identity. That's gonna be rough. Alright, I'm gonna use Drake's Setting Sun. Second move of the weight. Third move of the weight. Fourth move of the weight. Okay. We terminate next turn. We made it. Saber's chest is heaving from the enemy's relentless blows as Seraph terminates the fight. Remarkable. You experienced much fury without unleashing a noble phantasm. Praetor, behold a masterpiece. Thanks for the backup, Saber, but I can tell myself, for all the mystery, this one's a great hero. Praetor, this fight has made me realize we face a berserker, just like as the girl said. Let us retire with that information. Who knows what traps lie await if we dawdle here. Confirmed, Berserker. The lack of information we have on our opponent will be the end of us. If this opponent can remotely control a servant copy, they will keep on finding ways to hinder us. We should stop for today and come up with a strategy. How's our status? Yeah, we're not leveling up anytime soon. Alright, how far is the exit? Very far. Alright, return crystal it is. I go to Well-Written to tell her what happened yesterday. An effigy that copies the actions of a servant. They really are trying to lay false trails. Well, I'm glad you're not dead. From what you told me, your opponent enemy is really strong. Looks like a light bulb goes on in Rin's head. Hold up a second. You fought yesterday, right? Did you discover your enemy's class? Considering the ferocity of the attack, I'm sure he's a berserker. Even while hiding his identity and not using a known phantasm, it was obvious what he was. A berserker. I see, thanks. Rin is silent and thought for a moment, eyes downturned before turning to look at me. Effigy, there's something I need to tell you about it. It's just, I can't talk about it here. Come see me in the nurse's office this afternoon. Something we can't discuss here. What could it be? She seems pretty serious about this, so something must be up. In any case, I'll go to the nurse's office this afternoon. The hunt for the enemy identity and the search for the trigger have been fruitless. 4 days of the prep period have passed, and all I know is the enemy servant is a berserker, and there's no doubt that the master is a top-notch hacker. It's irritating that I have a deficit of decisive information, but I guess I'll just have to deal. Fortunately, I have a great ally in Ren. She said she wanted to talk this evening. She said she'll be waiting in the nurse's office. Wow. Okay, checking in. How much EXP will I be needing? Or Blossom of the Court. Her ultimate move. Oh, it's you. You still don't know the identity of your opponent? Don't forget, it could be me. Just shut up. Do you have any pressing business to attend to in the arena? If you do, you should be on your way, as you do not have any time to waste. I'm good talking to you, best buddy. As soon as I arrive in the nurse's office, Rin grabs me and pulls me in behind the bedside curtains. Oh! She's so close I can smell the fruity shampoo in her hair. Sorry for pulling you in here. I need to tell you something, but I don't want others to hear. It's about the doll that you said attacked you yesterday. I don't want the master who's in control of the doll to eavesdrop on our conversation. You said the doll was exhibiting the traits of a berserker, right? If that's the case, I can give you an anti-berserker firewall bypass I prepared earlier. You have a serious advantage against a berserker, even one that's a doll. A countermeasure that targets berserker specifically. Why would Rin have that on hand? Because I figured something like this was bound to happen. You asked for it. Saying that, Rin cups my face in her hands and leans in. Frozen stiff, I can only watch as she leans in closer. Rin gets closer and closer, my heart races, and then her forehead taps against mine. With her forehead resting on mine, Rin whispers something. Transferring duplicate executable file. Destination of transfer is Blue Kaiser. My cheeks tingle as something flows through them. It has to be the anti-berserker firewall bypass. It rapidly curses through my magic circuits, making its way up to my servant. Rin shifts away. Code transmission complete. So, says the girl in front of me. Huh, how long has it been since the two of us have conspired like this in the nurse's office? The thought popped in my head. Yeah, I remember. At the time, I was so angry I couldn't work the hard-way plot as I intended. I'm glad you're the one who saved me. If it had been another master, they'd be fighting alone. And also? No, it's nothing. Anyway, you can now eliminate the doll. Don't forget, you have to gain the former wearer's approval. She changed the topic, but at least she's giving me what I need to take out the doll. I should head to the arena and get the former wearer's approval. Alright, let's see how much I can squeeze out of those little 3 measly stat points. Alright, I just need 4 more and I get Blossom of the Court. Alright, I should equip the spike before going in for that little bit of extra MP to work with. Every little bit counts after all. Did I check in with Umu? I feel like I did, but let me check in with Umu one time before we go in. It has returned. The effigy has come to hinder us again. Fortunately, I feel the effect of the Warfire 1 podcast coursing through my system, giving me strength. We must find that construct and dismantle it.
そなたはもう読まない 引くがよい まとまりつくな
What the heck?
共に勝利
Oh, you inflicted paralysis? Ooh, this is when the enemies start getting really funky. Is it 3 breaks? Oh my gosh.
任せるがよい行くぞマスターさて検討したな
Oh, now for that little bit of EXP. Oh, this guy.
世もそれをしてみたまとまりつくな任せよ受けるがよい 風と消えよ探索を続けよう
Can't remember right. It was great, was it not? Oh no, it was guard. Oh, this gonna hurt so much. Okay. At least I didn't die, but oof, that paralysis.
調子が出る
Oh. You. Alright, we're just gonna have to trust it and we can finish it.
よい始めよう答えようさせぬ返上するぞさて受けるがよいよしとしようもう少し楽し
If I
ませ
remember right. Did I just see the Nephilim yet? Oh shit, there it is. So, you saw yourself, Effigy. I do not know what caliber of legendary soul you are, but the hide is pitiful. I will pulverize you and extract your identity, cheap imitation.
行くぞ行くぞマスターこの剣舞ソナタに
Oh, I have a time limit to kill him? Oh my.
受けるがよい打ち砕く見
Round
せ
two.
場だな行くぞマスター
Should have healed. Why didn't I heal? Okay, good enough.
無様を見せた許すがよい
I let it flee. I can tell that treatment is taking effect. If enemies of Berserker will be an advantage. But the effigy is an imitation. Knowing the real thing could be much more powerful. I feel like I ought to remain even wary. Come, we have yet to acquire cipher keys or challenge an enemy for the Formora's approval. Your skill sets will get large and not much time to collect it. You better explore for now. Also, I should search for an enemy that the former wearer will approve of, if possible. Perhaps it was due to Sarah's intervention, but the former wearer did not react to the effigy. Still need to search for the triggers and gain approval for the former wearer. I'll do whatever it takes. Okay. Next. I thought I saw the Nephilim, but I must have imagined it. Well, I should check around then, just in case. No, that's the bird. That's the bull. Maybe not. Large map this is. Oh, there are 2 bulls. I think I may have guessed the next one wrong. I think that's fine. Minimal damage. I will fail a pedal bit. Probably gonna guard. Knew it. I gotta always protect the cash when I do it. All these Aether crystals. Feels good. Alright, let's see. For more reacting, what are you seeing down there? Any powerful enemies nearby? Rin's transmission prompts me to scan error. That's when it happens. What the heck? Oh! It's a whale! Looks like you got a big one on your hands. I can even tell I can tell even from here. That foe should be enough to gain the former wearer's approval. But when you fight it, be careful. That thing is probably more powerful than even certain servants. Rin's preaching to the choir. I'm not even sure if I'd rather stay or run from that behemoth. What greater spectacle could I ask for than to dance with my blade against the king of the sea? Let's go, right there. My blade will slice that blubbery hide of that mammoth monster into slivers. Great! Moby Dick's here! Well, he's not quite the white whale, but, you know. Cyber whale! I don't even think I can sting this guy. I'd rather see that arena side plays. I wasted so much mana just trying to cut a thing that could not be cut. Oh no. Alright. Guess it's gonna be a straight up battle. Where's my... Alright, this battle will be glorious and all that jazz. And his name is literally Moby Dick. It's kind of cute. It's like smiling, but that's kind of scary at the same time. be worthy of
そこを動くなやっさせぬ返上するぞ
my ultimate technique.
受けるがよい
Theater of the deranged.
見せ場だな共に勝利をやっ硬いな受けるがよい
Stronger than some servants, huh? Yeah, I can see it. Definitely stronger than Nursery Rhyme's opponent. So,
奏者よ我が神明を
and such a worthy opponent, why not go all out?
共に勝利を我が才を見よ万来の喝采を聞けさして称えるがよい黄金の劇場
Still gives me goosebumps.
さて答えよう
Dude, it's so damn cool!
そこを動くな任せるがよいよい始めくっふっ打ち砕くもらったぞ無礼な
And
見せ場だな
hi, Reno.
マスター
Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I'm doing a run through of Fate Extra with Umu herself.
受けるがよい検討したな
And the Spectre Roll was indeed not a bad entertainment, I do say so myself. Is there Formaware reacting? And Saber's assistance, I checked the Formaware slots in the terminal. The Scarlet's Formaware stored as a program in my computer seems to come alive. It's reacting. One confirmation program heading your way. Address conferred, port connected, session open, presentation on, application executed. Terminator whines as the Formaware bucks the program Rin sent. Will it work? Right now, I'm starting to worry. Rin alerts me of the confirmation's completion. Acknowledged by the Scarlet Cut Formaware. Success! By modding the Holy Grail through the back door, it's possible to amp up the power of one's codecast. How about you give it a try? It seems promising. Try equipping it, Praiser. I thank Rin and terminate the transmission chain. This equipment was made for another Magi as a trump card. No doubt that's a really high quality item. I'll try it on in a moment.
ルートのでかいやつは気に入らない
Alright. Scarlet Formaware. Shields the wearer from the outside world. Yep, it heals HP and cure status effects. It's really good. But for now. But it costs like costs of ridiculous amounts. I'll save it for important fights. Oh no. Don't have second strike equipped.
引くがよ
Not very sporting, but yeah.
い行くぞ
Oh shoot, I tried to block that. Oh well.
受けるがよい見事だこそ世の操作そなたのない天のフルーテン
Man, those two are good. Guarding whatever is back there.
共に勝利
Remember it. Their middle attacks tend to be just weights.
受けるがよい
The last two might be a bit of a guesswork.
無礼
Did it work out? Almost! Almost worked out very well. Crystal Ball. Casa Kebab.
いいものだ世のプレをしてみた
Also, I'm gonna be exploring a little more. Use more of the shards.
使ってみるか蹴散らすたまにシャー受けるがよい見せ場だなたまにシャ
This could I just need one more good hit. Logical. Oh!
風と消える
What a weird time to pop the passive.
任せよ打ち砕く与えなさせぬ無礼な
Yeah, now my heart punish.
さっと無礼なさせぬ受けるがよい
That!
検討したな
Almost a level up too. Nice,
は
nice.
世の役目
Alright, let me put the... Do a quick... Okay, next board. Okay, there's an enemy just in a floating thing somewhere. Oh my. All these invisible walls. Wait. Did pick up something called a Sears Crystal Ball. Displays the completed map. Yes, please. Alright, let me just pop a frag. Here for a while. Shouldn't we head back soon? I suddenly have a craving for seafood. Oh. Oh, come on, Umu. Oh, those whiffs hurt. Ah, there be the trigger. We may have retrieved the triggers, but our enemy this time is stronger than Heracles. Never fear. When we take you to the Colosseum floor, I'll make you victorious, Praetor. Stronger than Heracles? Are you kidding? Have you played FGO, my saber? My Umu. Heracles outstrips this next servant by a mile. I mean, don't get me wrong. Next guy does his best, and it's pretty good if you know what you're doing, but yeah, stronger than the strongest in the world? Big doubt. I remember right what's break and then guard. Let me try this. Okay, not bad.
任せるがよい。行くぞマスター。
Oh, maybe I should have broken again. Oh, never mind. Phew, that could have gone badly.
風と消える。成長したな。気を使われる。
Spring roll. Oh, so it was Ronnie and Rin's dishes that ended up here for some reason.
もっと蓄えるがよい。
Okay. How am I doing with stats? Let's see. Oh, alright. I can't level up anymore. No discount enemy set. Now unless I'm willing to grind for another half an hour or more. Alright, I'll end this day then. Got everything I need anyways. That should be everything. I just need one more enemy server info. I paid Rin a method and tell her all about yesterday's events. It was probably the result of the anti-protect code. From the impact, it's obvious that. At that moment, Rin stops talking and looks me up and down as if assessing my condition. What was she going to say? It's Ronnie. No, don't worry about it, but I'm fairly confident I know who your opponent is. But it's better if you were to find out who they are for yourself, Blue. The only thing I can tell you now is the name of your opponent's noble phantasm. Its true name is Godforce, aka Skypiercer. It belonged to a famous Chinese general. A weapon of mass destruction. It's capable of every kind of attack possible, meaning force. I should have known. There's only 4 masters left, and Leo is not my opponent, and it was a 50% chance it was her. I know that weapon because I've seen it once. The master guiding that weapon. That friend who extended her hand to me. She's my opponent. It's not like I'm facing a friend like Shinji. This time I have to face someone truly dear to me. Are you sure? It's hard to say we were attached to Ronnie. Heck, it's hard to say we were really attached to Rin while in the short period we knew her in this game. Hopefully the remake does more time to make us really care before ripping our hearts out. Blue? Although I won't respect him a lot if they decide to go for a third option and go for the give you access to the Extella Zero storyline where you recruit Casco instead. Blue, I know how you feel, but don't let it get to you now. I understand. The time where I could be hesitant has long since passed. Even though I'm not in that bit of random data, I chose to fight until the end. And remember, you have a promise to keep. Promise. I promise to not eat her cooking after the lunch incident. Yes, that's reason enough to live. My commitment to that promise will be tested tomorrow. At least they didn't do a bad cook joke. Praetor, to feel sorrow is to be human. I do not fault you. However, as your servant, it's my duty to declare your path to the Holy Grail of all obstacles. The enemy is exceptionally strong, therefore I cannot allow my blade to be dulled. Saber's gaze is more sullen than usual and she fixates it on me. She doesn't say a word, not even the gold means of responding. There is reprimand in her words, but also compassion. The reprimand wasn't necessary. I knew that in this world there are only victors and losers, and the losers are quickly cold. At least I can say my opponent and I equally share the risk of victory or defeat. Very good. I approve of this resolve, my master. Let us go. We must fully prepare ourselves for the battle ahead. The prep period ends today. I want to wake up tomorrow fully prepared for the fight to come. You managed to save those 2 dishes. 1 down, 6 to go. Have this goldfish bowl. It'll go well with the rest of the decorations in your private room. Receive Tiger's goldfish. Well, let's take a look at it and let's take a gander. I guess goldfish. Where would Umu put it? Oh, just on the floor. Is it okay? I guess it's a virtual goldfish, but it's just floating there. Alright. One of the librarians has know what this means. By the way, have you done what most of you I asked you that again? If you want to play through again, you have my blessing. You go, what? Just the thought of tonight's dinner makes me shiver with anticipation. And I have enough for blossoms, of course. Complete. Ultimate skill has been unlocked, and I got luck rank C. Good. Some of my former glory has been restored. Super tempering. I should repay your efforts. Yeah, I should probably add a subtitle saying that I'm doing the Fate GO stat chart for Umu. Or is it the Fate extra material? Either way, it's a bit of a handicap that I need to get used to, but do admire. Triple C takes away the ability to collate stats, which I feel like is better. Because, you know, the idea that you can spec yourself to oblivion and make it impossible for you to win is kind of what? And those crazy people who decide, hey, Amy has a joke is that his luck is always crap. Let's give him A rank luck. And then he gets owned. Oh, I think I fucked up. Hold up. I didn't try to talk to Ronnie. Let me see if Ronnie's still around. Before I head on in. Tomorrow's the day of your elimination battle. I trust you are adequately prepared. I doubt this warning is needed, but if you need to get your cipher keys, do so today. Ah, I can't talk to Ronnie. Blue Kaiser, have you discovered the identity of your next opponent? No, I didn't manage to find out anything about who I'm supposed to fight. It's how I answer her for now. If I could do that, these carefree days can continue. It's only one more day. That's so. Participate hence the Holy Grail must face their assigned foes no matter what. Tomorrow, the stars will show them the truth to all. Goodbye then. As I watched Ronnie as she walked away, I sincerely hope that tomorrow would never come. Don't lose focus. Rin's words echo in my head. If I lose focus, I'll be killed, and I have no intention of dying now. That is why when tomorrow comes, I will face my opponent and defeat her. But for now, I think I should. Ronnie. I was calling out to her without realizing it. Yes? I just wanted to tell Ronnie how much I enjoyed her cooking. I wanted to say that. If that's so. With that, she turns and walks away, and this time she won't be coming back. Aww. I like that. I remember really liking the ability to just have a moment with the person you're supposed to be taking down. Something really about it. Alright, now I move forward. I'm gonna go zoom, steal, fight the special opponent. I highly doubt I'll be able to get enough EXP for another level, so unless the special opponent really does have that much power for me. But yes, let's see if I can make this quick. Zoom! Alright, let's do it. Second strike. And the map's already been completely cleared, so alright. No way. Can I sneak past him? Yes. Sneak past him. day. Or this round. Oh, no, it is a day. The round isn't even close to finished. Alright, let's see. Which is the fastest way? There's one enemy there, one enemy there. So, this will be faster. Interesting. Let's break. Oh no. There we go. And more enemy info for me. But there's no way I'll never get nearly enough EXP I need just from those guys. But I have Blossom the Court now, her ultimate move. Only activable within her normal Phantasm, but nevertheless. This is gonna be a tie? No, it's gonna be a straight loss. Okay. Yes, indeed, you can keep on dropping Aether Crystals. Man, Emperor's Prerogative is broken. Alright. If you predict enough, and once you have enough enemy info, that's practically just walking bits of EXP at that point. Right there, enemy. Oh, there's another one. Slug. Can I stun this one at least? No, I cannot. Oh, wow. Alright. Let's do this. This, then block that, and then attack. Throw in a heal in the end for good measure. There we go. Alright, not a good trade by any means. Poison, huh? Okay. How bad is it? Can I ignore it? Oh, I should not ignore it. Alright, let's throw up a remedy. And the fourth attack tends to be vortex, so I need to be careful about that. At least the game decided to give me a 3-hit. And I do believe, because Moby-Dick does have to wait a lot, he shouldn't be able to combo me, so I should be relatively safe in this fight. Or Azurisk, of course. Safe for the Azurisk. Well, might as well.
気づかれよ我が魔天。ここに至高の光を示せ。さて無礼な兵具はあろう。
Whatever.
そこを動くな。
Is that the deal that's arranged? Ooh, we should be fine. Ooh, that hurt.
そなただけはできる。
Alright, let's end it with a veil of petals.
行くぞマスター。答えよ。
If I can, of course.
世の
Oh,
出
he's
番だ。
waiting.
よさ行くぞ。風と消えよ。
Mmm,
これから次へと。このやつはよ。
that was a hunk of EXP. Right. I have mana recovery equipped for some reason. Alright.
共に勝利を。
It's always gonna be the move I don't. I'm not gonna Oof. Oh well.
さてさせぬ。
I'm not careful, those things can actually take me out. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in this game. Okay, let's see.
調子が出る。共に勝利を。答えよ。打ち砕く。
Play it safe and use the shotguns. I do not think I'll be forcing a level up though, so I'll just take these guys out because they're hunks of EXP, but otherwise, eh.
行くがよ。
I don't have enough for a proper healer, but I do have...
行くぞマスター。
might be a 6-hit combo. They wait.
受けるがよい。
Yes.
させぬ直せ。そこを動くな。見事な奏者よ。受けるがよい。
Rare. The rare line you only hear if you get a perfect 6-hit combo.
任せよ。させぬ。検討したな。ではなくマスター。引くがよい。
I'm just standing. Just standing. Alright, let's do it.
行くぞ。任せよ。
I hope I got that last one right, but I don't think so. One in 3 chains. Oh, straight up guarding, huh? Oh, that worked out. And I ate their crystal for my efforts. I couldn't make it in time. Oh no. Alright.
進んで直せ。させぬ。 受けるがよい。
I can never get bored of Umu.
打ち砕く。
Which is sad because even though I do like Emiya quite a bit, eventually, for some reason, I got more bored of his animations much quicker than I did of Umu's. I still find Umu's quite novel, fun. Heck,
引くがよい。行くぞ。
oh, this is different. All right.
任せよ。もらったぞ。させぬ返上するぞ。
Oh, this one's actually a little more active.
任せるがよい。
see how many ether crystals I managed to pick up. Oh my gosh.
共に勝利を伝えよう
That's straight breaking, huh? Oh, man. I might actually have enough to just level up one more time, huh? Alright, let me see what kind of enemies there are.
聞くがよいまとまりつくな
So it's guard, break, so that'll be attack.
任せよさっと古いなもらったぞそこを動くな
There we go.
よしとしようこの剣もようやく本調子か
I need one more special enemy somewhere. I might have done it. I don't think Nephilims are gonna be around if there's a Moby Dick around here. Oh well, how it goes. I'll just have to level up when I fight Lulu.
聞くがよい
Did not mean to do that, but I'll take it.
賛成だ早く向かって嫌味をして
Little did Blue know, he will regret not leveling up that extra level. Prather, tomorrow's the elimination battle. Though our preparations are limited, let us approach the Colosseum with our heads held high. Even if you were not friends before, she is your friend now. You should resolve to give it your all. Lu Bu Feng Zhang? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Do not watch Romance of the Three Kingdoms dramas at any point in my childhood. A lot of Sun Wukong though. Lots of Sun Wukong. Hope you are prepared for this elimination battle. Yes, I'm looking forward to your fight. A fight between friends is a rare bird here. Not often do combatants understand one another so well. I plan to watch your fight with great relish. Now, I'll be waiting on the first floor. The priest leaves the room after uttering those macabre words. Goes without saying that I'll be guarding my life against someone who has guided and helped someone as clueless as me. Alright, final preparation time. I'll go to the commissary first, and then sort out through information in my room. And soon I will hear one of my favorite song in this game will be here soon. It's just so damn good. For now.
微妙にす
I should piece together all the information I know before the elimination battle. This round, the bulletin board wasn't tampered with to show my name, but not my opponent's. After an escape from the unknown master, I found residue of their magic in the mark their attack left in the school building. Right, source of that magic was... an explosive. No, that's not right. A spell? Come on, remember what caused the explosion. The magic we identified that day was from... Even the Protac is starting to get tired of my shtick. Right, upon investigating the damage to the wall, Rin guessed the servant had unleashed its blind rage. After that, I encountered my opponent on the second floor. It wore the guise of an effigy, but inside was a strong warrior. The enemy servant's class was... I thought it was Saber. I realized it was Saber. You think that's right? Come on. Think back to the effigy's attacks. The enemy servant class was Lancer. Guess it was Caster. You think that's right? Come on. Thought it was Berserker. Right, the enemy servant's attack pattern screamed Berserker. Additionally, from the power of the servant's attacks, I felt they had to be a famous legendary soul. In order to repel the effigy, Rin used a uniquely calibrated firework bypass she prepared earlier. From its effects, Rin knew the true name of the servant and the identity of the master. She called the noble phantasm the Five Whirling Dervishes. No. Catchy, but no. Definitely no. But maybe. No. The noble phantasm's name, according to Rin, was... I like the reactions! The 5 kitties of Cuddly Squee! Yeah, right. I only wish I was lucky enough to be done in by fluffy wuffy kitties of doom. Meow. Oh, Tamama Cat is awaiting the next corner. but not. This was not her year. The Noble Phantasm's name, according to Rin, was the Five Whirling Dervishes. How's that catchy? 5 Warriors of Guan Yu. Right, the Noble Phantasm I'll be facing is called God Force, the 5 Warriors of Guan Yu. It was guided by a halberd named Sky Piercer that could decapitate, pierce, strike, wallop, and sweep. Said blade came from the romance of the 3 kingdoms that belonged to Lu Bu Feng Yang? I had actually seen him once before, fighting as a servant in a battle between 2 of my friends, and I fought him before. His master is Rani the Eighth. That girl who saved me from danger time and time again is now my opponent, but I will fight fiercely. The Colosseum doors beckon now. Ah, this music, I cannot wait. And now that I'm ending this run, I kinda wanna do some New Game Plus rounds of all the characters. I'll probably do a Tamo run, maybe with Rin again, and save the saving Ronnie run with, Archer, to make it more thematic. Alright, let me say it one more time, actually. Oh. Keeping all these save files like a hoarder, but I doubt I'll be moving them much. You will enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will begin. Let us begin. The way to the Colosseum is open, young master. Wish you the best of luck and hope you will return. Remember, it's killed or be killed. I'm so excited. This fight did stir up some feelings in me, even though I didn't necessarily like Ronnie so much. In fact, the whole time I was doing this, I was justifying, okay, it was either her or Rin, and I know I will feel like absolute crap if I killed Rin, which I did. But I will be doing it with Archer, if I continue these runs, and playing the remake, obviously. Like, not even a question. Hey, Lubu. I will pursue. That's required. Anyways. Oh, the numbers. What the hell is going on with the numbers of the elevator? I never noticed that before. Good day. I wish you the best of luck today. Did we need to talk about something before we reach the bottom? I have no questions of my own, but do you have any for me? Why are you fighting? How can you be so confident? What are you? I guess why. You wish to know why I entered the Holy Grail War? Because I've been permitted to know a part of the Magnum Opus. Magnum Opus. For souls to reach transcendence, leave their bodies, they transform through the Magnum Opus. From its inception, the alchemists of Atlas have searched for a way for man to avoid self-annihilation. My professor told me this war can lead to that transformation. Do not worry. Though my professor doesn't know how, what happens here is of import. Why did you become an alchemist? How can I answer that? I've been an alchemist since birth. I was created to be an alchemist, and so I am one, and I desire to act as one to fulfill my mission. As for why, I have not been given the option of expanding my choices. Well now, is this prattle the mindless repetition of a doll, or the naive bleating of a lamb? I'd rather pick my toes than listen to the hollow tones of this empty and meaningless conversation. I do not know what to think of this girl. She could be quite the scholar if she applied herself. So far though, she is no more in control of her intellect than the berserker next to her. It's a pity. And the reason Lubu fights? She reminds him of the tactician that we'll meet in FGO sooner or later. He's already in Japan, but we'll get him in US soon enough, and there will be means aplenty. Anyways, the elevator descent slows to a halt. The beautiful girl across from me flashes a beaming smile. It appears that it's time. Well then, it's been a pleasure meeting you. After giving a polite bow, she walks briskly towards the Colosseum, her long hair waving gently. The fierce giant trails before her, bellowing deeply. I step forward, but not without a bit of sadness for what I just witnessed. The curtains have raised on the 6th elimination battle. Ah, the song's coming in. I love this damn song! Clouds of sublimination spiral, and a long-tailed bird sings the arrival's dawn. When the moon rises in the southern sky, all impurities will be cleansed, and the proper conclusion reached. Now, are you ready? As incomprehensibly obtuse as always, but I do like the image of a golden bird. I do love gaudy ornaments. Hollow singing doll, I shall keep your poetic words in mind. Ah, the song! Ah! What power do you hold in your hands? Decaying earth, water, and ocean. Alright, so I'm assuming he's gonna be powering up, so. She declared. Sour place. Oh, hi, Night River! Alright, let's see. How do I do this? What will be my first move? Do I want to try stunning? Or do I want to just try punching really, really hard? Yeah, I'll try punching very, very hard. Hopefully his first skill isn't an attack, otherwise I'm gonna get hit hard! Throw out the heal just in case. Let's do it. Alright. Is this the buffing period? Alright, strength up. The moon. Oh, went for a break, huh? He hurts so much. Alright, healing wasn't a bad idea. Oh my god, he's going for the bow. Fug. We just started and he just popped off. Alright. I see how it is. Alright, let's do dry setting sun. Let's do this. I should have given myself stunned. Oh well, too late to regret it. Oof. Ah, fuck. What? All it takes is 3 hits to take me out, huh? Really? I have MP to spare. Not to let him have a free Eevee hit. What's this? Oh crap. Jesus. As much as I would like to, Umu, this is probably not the right time. Okay, let's see. I remember right, last time he buffed and used break. Huh, and I think he's gonna use his arrow. Fuck. Alright, I think he's gonna wait, and then he's gonna break, and let me just activate a stun to myself.
観測する翡翠の
Alright, Constitution. The heal I equipped is way too inadequate for this mess. Ugh. Using way too many revives up.
大義である在地そんな顔をするのああ信じよ
Trying to predict where his weights. I think he usually has 2 weights. Alright, that's done. Alright. No, that wasn't half bad.
そなただけは守る
Why do I feel he's gonna try breaking?
任せよ答えよ
Okay, that works. I can get out of this without losing too much HP. Alright, yeah. Alright, I lost my revive. Alright, taking a bit of risk here. Let's see if we can- Oh, that's gonna hurt. I think I guarded though. I did not guard. Oh. My the heal that I equipped is inadequate for this situation. I do believe he's giving himself a buff. It's gonna be a bit of a gamble on my part. What can I do? What should I do? Okay, defense up. Do I want? Yeah, let me try popping the Dway setting sun. Oh, 1 second every. And I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I feel like this is a failed run. I used up almost all my supplies and I barely started. Oh well, I think I'm gonna let play out the ending and then re-equip my set. Poor Umu has to come back so many times. Oh, and the stun got kept. Oh my god. From the moment the command seal burns off my hand, I feel my strength seeping away. No, it's like my very life force is leaking out. If you excuse me, I have to go. It will hurt less if you close your eyes. The beautiful exotic girl smiles gently at me and turns to walk towards the light. Her honey-sweet fragrance fills the air. It's become a scent that's become so familiar to me. Its cooling aroma overwhelms my senses until I begin to melt under it and everything goes black. Well then, alright, come with a little more prepared this time. Alright, let's see. Scarlet Firmware is overkill, but it requires like what? How much? 70 MP? In terms of cost, it's not as effective as the Dragon Cloak. Staff of Fortitude still seems very useful, but I'm gonna have to burn MP like a mother to even get close to dealing enough damage, especially my current freaking Humu. Oh my gosh. I'll say it again. This game is not balanced, where true stats is good. You really do need to stack up in attack and defense, but nope. Umu is canonically has D attack and D defense. And agility though, and luck, and magic for some reason. So I just need to be patient, be smart, heal when I need, only when I need to, and start using my up all the supplies. How can you be so confident? All I have learned, all I am meant to be, centered around this war. Losing is not an option. Do you have a choice of losing, perhaps? Doesn't work like that. Good. Doesn't work like that for me either. I was designed to be the winner. I was given superhuman strength, so I will emerge victorious. Things that are strong persevere. Things that are weak fade away. Because I am strong, I cannot lose. You sure like it, Professor. Yes, that is true. The entirety of my being, including the content of my thoughts, was created by my professor. If that is what it means to trust, then I trust my professor. Oh now, is this the product? Ah. Alright, let's do this again. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard fight. Decaying earth, water and ocean. Alright, let's see. If she plays as hard a moves as she did last time, then that's what I should be expecting. Alright, stunning doing guard seems to be very good for me. And let me throw up a heal. Not a heal. Yeah, let me use one of my plentiful crystals. Pretty sure I guard this time. Nice. Well, that will probably be a wait. That'll be block. That'll be a wait. Heal here. And then fuck. Let's try this. I'm gonna probably get popped in the head. Sorry. Oh, he was guarding. Good. Oh, he was waiting too. Gosh. Alright, looks like overkill of a heal, but I'll take it. Ooh. Bad timing, yeah. Gonna throw a blow at me. Cannot tell. What's this? Oh man. Really? Oh, that could have gone worse. I was completely stunned for the whole second turn.
オリンピア・クラウデーレ門を開け独唱の幕を開けよ
It's too early. I really want to, but it's too early for me to use her MP. Constitution. Oh, that's what the revive is for. I really hope I don't need to use it, but I'm ready for it. Okay. Damn. Does not help that I'm barely hurting him, and if I screw up, oh, I'm gonna be hurting a lot. Break me. Oh my gosh. That's what the revive is for. There's so much. Oh my god. How am I supposed to beat this monstrosity?
そんな顔をする顔を信じよう
That gives me a free move. That's probably a wait. Oh, right. Doesn't have that anymore. Good. Let's try this. Break and attack, huh? Read him. So much of a goddamn material for this. Okay, gonna have to start using items. Okay, let's see. Oh, right, I feel like more like 1 night. Alright, gonna use skill. Okay. Break here, then attack. And we'll block. Ah, yes. That was a very good round.
任せるがよい
What would I do in this situation? It doesn't feel like he's going to attack. It feels like he's going to try to break it. Feels like I'm tickling him with Umu. I guard. Crap. That's on me. And a break in the end? Alright, let's see. Ooh, she was holding a rose. Keep on doing that. It's like the 4th or 2nd move. I keep on needing to remember that. Alright, fuck it. Such is the way to Umu. Such is the way to do it. Let me try it. See how much mileage I can get out of this. Okay, that's the first move. It's exactly the same as her regular attack. But wow, Umu's damage is dramatically increased. Alright, round 2. Gotta make it count. Making it all count. Guess I might as well. How many of these do I have? I have 2 elixirs. Nah, that feels cheap. Fuck, if I don't do anything, I'm gonna run out sooner or later. Alright, let me use a full heal then. Petals, and then, yeah, let's try that. What's this crap? Gotta be careful when guarding then. Do I have any servant recovery? Nope, just Master MP. What the fuck, game? Can't let him break me. Not the best. Oh, I still do not have enough fog. Oh, I wasted it. Oh no. Goddamn mistake. Oh, Jesus. I'm throwing so hard against this boss. the first thing is gonna be a weight. So gotta be a thing here. Let me try this. Yes. I think he has 2 weights every round. Just a matter of getting you this information. Oh my god, game! Alright, the right setting is. Please me. I don't know. Well, there's no real risk, I guess. Break. Wait. No, wait, those aren't the weights. Crap. Okay.
行くぞマスター天よ今一度の祝福を
Now it's down at 3 chain. The first move of the weight.
生きろ大義である
Wow, I completely got that one wrong. Alright.
生きろ
This is why we do not pursue Lubu. Fug me. Alright. Alright, if I could get him out down to half HP and Umu relatively decent
どうしよう矛を取れ
cards, then that's when I have a chance.
そなたらの挑戦に応じよう
Alright, I'm gonna have to just start popping ethers to heal. Okay, trying to use Master MP for pure pushing. Arms this already? Stunning me for an entire goddamn turn. Fig. Okay, so his third move is this gonna be his move? Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna have to use my abilities then. Alright, first, probably a weight. Feels like he's got prioritized breaking. Well, of course. Oh, and my stuns are not nearly as good.
任せるがよい
My first instinct is to block, but I can't. If I fuck up the block, I die. And I should have broken. Well,
生きろマスター
maybe I need to prioritize defense? I'm not sure how to beat this guy.
どうしよう矛を取れ我が奏者に代わりそなたらの挑戦に応じよう
Let's see, remember, before he did, I tried to attack him, but he was guarding before, so let's try that.
測定せよ
Unless this is gonna be his freaking...
生徒に嘆きとなれ程度があろう
Okay, that's fine.
程度があろう
That's not fine.
そこを動くな
Oh, and I forgot to throw in a heal first turn. good actually.
当然ですこのまま終わらせます
Okay, steady progress. All I can hope.
この剣舞
Okay, very good. Oh my god, his fifth attack is a bow.
程度はあろう
I can never tell when he's about to throw that freaking bow at me. Look at him.
そんな顔をするを信じよ
About to throw the bow at me again? This is fucking shit. That works. Now it's third attack of his weight? Oh my gosh, okay. So second move and fifth move generally tend to be his archery nonsense. Oh, I don't even have a chance to repair my MP.
奏者よ我が神命を 共に勝利観測数翡翠硬いな
Come on, let me get out of this turn. Okay. I can't tell what that's supposed to be. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna wait here.
行くぞマスター期待に応えよう
So that was his right. Okay.
させぬ
Tied. Alright.
そなただけは守りきる
Okay, if I approach cautiously, I should be okay. Based on the current appearance, it does not appear that it's going to MP me.
任せよ
Oh, use a skill rather. Oh my gosh.
硬いな程度はあろう硬いな
You would think even with two weights, I would have one hell of an advantage, but no. We're nearly getting fogged up. I want to guess.
共に勝利を
Slow and steady, and
受
steady.
けるがよい
I probably should have done a frag instead of using my full heal. Oh boy. Knew it.
さて私が負ける要素はありません
Oh. Completely out of MP, so I might as well show you how beautiful the coordinates. see, I have 160, so that's how much I need to save. Alright, let's see.
共に勝利を期待に応えようメグナムカエロラムエトジェヘナ気づかれよ我が魔天ここに至高の光を示せ
So powerful.
陽の出番だなロサイクジュ炎上するぞ攻勢の実行困難です受けるがよい
That's fine. Heal only? Or heal myself? Okay, I'll use the first block of the court here.
天幕よ落ちよロサイクジュ炎上するぞ攻勢の実行困難です受けるがよいさて直せ
Ow! Alright.
行くぞラウセントクラウ
Claudius! They make it way more fancier in Triple C, but it's good for now. Oh.
コー
Oh.
ドゴッドフォースクローラー
God Force it is!
測定せよ琥珀の鹿
Oh no, I miscalculated.
入会し魂の全部はクオリアの指令に降りるトゥインクトラトリスメギストス手法放て程度があろう生きろ大義である奏者よこの剣そなたに捧げよう
Ugh.
あれに耐えるなんて
Looks like I'm almost completely spent. Alright, let's see. Last time he did this, then he did this, and fuck me. Oh shoot, I should have blocked.
炎上するぞ
Knew it. Did I block? Blocks.
程度があ
Of
ろう
course I didn't. I'm dumb. Oh, did I lose? Fuck this. Thank God.
絶望するチャイナサイバーサッカー
No, I think he's using a skill. Fuck my full stories. Immortal red hair?
さてフレイナ 受けるがよい
Wonderful. Okay. perfection. Oh my.
しなさいバーサーカー俺だぞ任せるがよい
Huh? They don't want to wait. Barely hurt him. His constitution's up. No wonder. Triple is still a triple. I noticed their revive still hasn't ended yet. I'll throw mine up. Alright, let me try this. Was it third attack this time? Oh no. At least I do up a heal, right? Please tell me I do up a heal. Oh my god. This is such a slog right now. Punching it. Crystal shard. I need to do this just straight up. PS battle now. Triple attack, he'll revive, but at least it was cool. There goes his life. Now let's see. Please don't revive that much HP. I have enough for a Fountain of Saint, huh? Alright. What the fug? Okay, this just became a slapping fight. Oh my god. Okay. And he's down again. Please don't tell me the game's gonna make him spam that bullcrap. I mean, Umu's treasury is near bottomless, but still. hope the designers didn't make it so that alright, he's gotta go down. Gotta pick himself back up again. Oh my god. Please don't make this endless. Gotta run out of MP sometime, right? Oof. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Okay, I should end it. Umu, it's amazing! Oh, fuck. That felt great! Scary as hell, and I had to pretty much burn my treasury, but oh, that was so much fun! Love how it felt like my third eye started opening up and I just called out all of the text. My god! An explosive war roars through the signs of the Colosseum. I love how tense it can get. Just even if the patterns are essentially the same, and they should be recognizable, but still. Oh, that felt great. The crazed warrior's death growl shakes the earth. Yet that massive fray gradually disintegrates into thin air. The next moment, tranquility dominates the Colosseum once again. The demise of the servant who has been her companion this whole time does not faze Ranni. She whispers something as she traces the back of her hand where her command seal used to be. That can only last so long, her fingertip is already disintegrating. I know they were supposed to make you feel, and I did kinda like Ranni, but I didn't get to know her. I didn't get wrecked. Now, when I went through this and fought Rin wrecked me. But with Ranni, it's like I didn't get a chance to get attached. And the only reason I was attached to Rin was because of her Fate Stay Night iteration. The extra one didn't give us much to work with, honestly. Oh. She mumbles quietly as she raises her head, a slight smile to her face. It's over, isn't it? And just like that, the vanishing girl's lips mouth goodbye. Gotta say, they have a way of killing off their characters that feels a little better, like they give it a moment. It feels a little better than other media I've seen where the characters die. You can actually feel like, oh, they're gone. Fug. With hollow eyes and a sad little smile, Ranni disappears. Not even a hint of her fragrance remains under this virtual sea. Why did he keep on talking about her fragrance? It just suddenly started popping up all the dang time. Anyways. Yeah, that was the hardest fight yet. Even though it's like 2 of his moves were guaranteed to be weight. But still, my god, he hurt so damn much. Anyways, I'm done here. Tomorrow might be a little bit different. I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing tomorrow. I might be playing Nier Automata, in which case it'll be closer to the evening, so look forward to that. Yeah, and I also have something, again, no guarantee either. I have something going on tomorrow, so, alright. Just wanted to let anybody who's watching know that tomorrow might be a little different, but for now, for today, thank you everybody for showing up and for watching. Have a good one, everyone.